Good evening friends, Namaskar. I am back after a couple of days and I am here to share some news as usual, some ongoing news in India and our neighborhood and also all around the world. So I will start with India. Recently, as you all know, there is a lot of tension going on between China and India related to the disputed borders in line of actual control. Now, Russia recently celebrated World War II Victory Parade Day on 24th of June, and our Defense Minister Mr. Rajnath Singh, he visited Russia for 3 days from 22nd to 24th. It is said India requested for some of the emergency purchase of some of the missiles and some other weapons which are not known from Russia, and it is also said that Russia has already delivered some of them. Recently, one IL-76 Russian cargo plane was observed landing in Chandigarh of India with some weapons. It is speculated, and it is speculated that Indian Air Force needs RVV-SD and some other missiles which Russia has agreed to deliver at the earliest. And there are also requests from India which have been accepted by Russia, and those are about 2 ongoing contracts. Russia was supposed to deliver the S-400 air defense system at the end of this year, but India has requested to speed up the process. So Russia has suggested they will try their best to deliver the systems as early as possible. And also India has requested some MiG-29 fighter jets and around and also some Su-30 fighter jets from Russia. Probably these will be used again. It is theorized that they will be useful in the ongoing tension between India and China. If things escalate, Indian Air Force will need numbers of fighters, because there is a high probability that if things escalate between India and China, Pakistan may also take the opportunity and attack India from the west. So it will be kind of 2-front scenario for Indian Air Force to defend, and definitely India needs numbers, although at present it has sufficient numbers to tackle the current scenario. But in case of a future full-blown war, India definitely needs some numbers. So these fighter jets which India requested, it is expected that Russia will hand them over in the next 2-3 months, as some media has reported. So overall, the visit of our Defense Minister Mr. Rajnath Singh was mostly successful, and interestingly, it is also speculated that Russia has already started delivering some components of S-400 defense system to India, which are like basically providing some units from their own units which they are using. It is not a fresh new unit, but to defend the northern Indian portion, which is under threat from the west and the east both. So definitely India hope to protect the whole northern India with the help of some good air defense systems. India has already moved Spider air defense systems, or QR-SAM, and India also have moved Akash medium range air defense systems. So India is already doing preparing for any impending attack from either west or east. So let's see how things goes, and we will continue to follow this, and as we get more confirmation and information, we will share in the coming videos. And now the news is about Iran. The Iran's currency rial has fallen to its lowest in the recent historical time. during 2015 it was around 32,000 real for $1. Now it has gone down to 190,000 real for $1. So as US continues to keep sanctions on Iran and also threatens to put more sanctions in the international market, Iran's currency is falling and the economy is also in a very weak and vulnerable position in Iran. So we will continue to follow these news, and if there is more development related to the Iran's economy, we will update you in the coming videos. In another news, Indian origin American scientists have been appointed in one of the top science body of USA. His name is Dr. Sethuraman Panchanathan, and he has been appointed as the Director of National Science Foundation of USA. He is 58 years old from the Arizona State University, and it is said he is one of the brightest mind of scientists present there, who is also happened to be from India. In another different news, interesting news coming back to India, last week a meteorite like object which was around 2.7 kgs in weight, it fell in Rajasthan, and there was a panic amongst the villagers and the local people. Police cordoned off the area and finally took possession of the meteorite like object and handed it over to the government officials, who will further send it to the labs for further testing. And we will continue to discuss on some other news in the coming minutes. Thank you.